Marissa Lemus, and we will be discussing COVID-19 and how it's impacted many different areas of our society. The impact of this pandemic has shown me firsthand just how quickly things we took for granted could be taken from us instantly. The virus affects everyone from all of our areas of society: panic buyers, food shortages, medical bills, and curfews. First, we'll discuss what major parts of society took the biggest hits from the pandemic. Then we'll discuss how the timing of those things took an even bigger toll on people of all classes. Lastly, we will talk about how the nation is trying to recover and how long it is projected to get back to normal. All of our knowledge comes from the same sources: social media, televised news, and word of mouth. This is how we can see how people in different parts of the country and different backgrounds have been affected by the COVID-19 virus. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in a significant loss of human life around the world, and it poses an enormous threat to the public health, food supplies, and the workplace. The pandemic has wreaked havoc on the economy and society, putting tens of millions of people at risk, slipping into serious poverty as the number of people who are undernourished has risen to nearly 690 million. At the end of the year, the figure could rise up to 132 million. The pandemic has had an effect on the entire food chain, exposing its vulnerability. Farmers have been unable to enter markets, including to buy supplies and export their produce. And agriculture workers have been able to harvest crops due to border closures, import barriers, and confinement controls, undermining domestic trade. Millions of people's livelihood is jeopardized. Millions of women and men's food security and well-being are jeopardized as breadwinners lose employment, fall sick, and die, with those in low-income nations, especially the most vulnerable communities such as small-scale farmers and indigenous people, being the hardest hit. While the coronavirus pandemic has thrown many facets of daily life into disarray, including the prices of products and services. Although some products became less costly as a result of reduced demand caused by social distancing and stay-at-home orders, many others became more expensive. Here are a few examples of rising prices, ranging from food, shopping, to purchase toiletries. In the midst of the pandemic has a toll on the meat production industry. There has been a decline in meat production capability, including plant closures and slowdowns. As a result of workers not operating for safety reasons, consumers will face higher premium as a result of all of this. According to at least one recent estimate, meat stocks at supermarket grocery store chains and could drop as much as 30% by Memorial Day, while pork and beef prices could rise as much as 20%. And the movement restrictions begin Saturday in Illinois and Sunday in New York and the United States. In New York, all employees in non-essential jobs will be forced to remain at home, and all large events will be prohibited. Significant errands such as shopping for groceries and medication, as well as fitness, will be given exceptions. Stock prices tumbled once more as a result of the lockdowns in California and other states. The Dow Jones Industry Average fell more than 900 points and was down 17% for the weeks, and worst week since the financial crash of 2008. From what we've learned from all of this, it just goes to show how the pandemic affected everyone globally differently, but yet similar. We have discussed COVID-19 and how it has impacted so many different areas of our society. First, we explored the virus affects everyone from all areas of society. Then we explored panic buyers. Lastly, we explored curfews. COVID-19 has impacted all of us deeply and has affected everyone deeply. From what I've shared with you all today, I hope this gives you all a peace of mind, knowing that we are all in this together and we are not alone in this difficult time of need. Thank you for your time and attention.